more things change, the more they stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head.
What up, guys? It's your boy Hal right here, bringing you some IW or Infinite Warfare content for you today. Today I'm here to talk about justifiably the best weapon in-game right now. It's probably tossed up between two weapons, but for sure, the best submachine gun in the entire category is the HVR. That gun is like a futuristic UMP. It's superior in range and damage, and super accurate. It kind of reminds me of like the Modern Warfare 3 MP7 for accuracy, but definitely the UMP45 with stopping power from MW2. This thing is just a powerhouse. The only downside to it, which they have to make some sort of downside for it, is it has a really low magazine. It only has like 29 rounds, which is still really not bad. 30 rounds is not bad, and for how fast you kill people, you can make 39 or 29 rounds work. Now, all you have to do is get to level 6 to unlock extended mags, and that's exactly what I did to pretty much even it out. I put a foregrip, extended mags, and a suppressor at the end of my cycle here for this weapon. But right now, you'll be seeing a gameplay when I first get the weapon in my first match with it, and oh my god, this thing is just head and shoulders above the rest in the category. It is disgusting. Granted, it has its particular range, but as an overall submachine gun feel, man, it just feels so much better than the rest. The other best weapon in the entire game right now, excluding epic variants that kind of change the meta, is probably the K-bar. The K-bar variant, or K-bar in general, is disgustingly powerful. It is a assault rifle, but it's a lightweight prototype model. And that makes it have submachine gun mobility. So you have assault rifle range and damage, but submachine gun mobility. It's basically the perfect hybrid assault rifle combo you can want in the entire game. And I foretold this kind of deal in the future video for the Infinite Warfare beta, talking about the best weapons we used and what I think the best weapons are going to be. And if you haven't figured it out yet, Infinite Warfare is a very strongly AR-based game. So the K-bar is definitely going to be one of there. And the HVR can definitely compete with other assault rifles, which is nice, even though it's a submachine gun. My recommended class setup for this thing, probably when I'm done and I get used to it and everything like that, I definitely want to run Ghost, Dexterity. I'll probably throw off Momentum or Hardline and put on Scavenger, because I seem to be running a lot out of bullets a lot faster, because either A, I'm staying alive, or B, I'm maybe spraying more and I have a shorter magazine, so that means I have shorter ammo supply for reload. And then my last perk, I'd probably be switching it up between Hardwired and Marksman. Hardwired is nice because it kind of negates a lot of the character traits and rig traits and some of the perks that are out there in TDM and things like that, so that's pretty good. Overall, though, I definitely think this is the best weapon for submachine guns, hands down. I think submachine guns need quite a buff, to be honest with you, to at least make them compete. I think shotguns still need an enormous buff to make them kind of, anything worthwhile in the multiplayer. Snipers are okay. I wish they were a little bit, normal. ARs can maybe use a slight nerf or a slight nerf to the category. I don't know. It definitely could use a little bit of weapon balancing, in my opinion. But overall, I'm having fun with Infinite Warfare. I'm having fun, even though it's aggravating fun, in Modern Warfare Remastered right now. And overall, this has been a pretty good cycle. I hope they do, some game balancing, some map tweaking, spawn tweaking. That definitely needs to happen. They definitely need to add, maybe not add, but definitely take a look at time to kill. For some reason, I'm having a lot of random, not really make sense gunfights. It feels like Call of Duty Ghosts, in the sense where I get into a gunfight, I fire 3 shots, I instantly get melted, but in the kill cam he really hits me with 5 or 6 or whatever you want to call it, the same amount of bullets I put in, but I lose even though I fired first. I'm not a bad player. I'm pretty used to this series by now, and I'm, as you can see from multiple other gameplays, I'm kind of on my shit. I don't know, I just suffering from some problems I feel that could have been fixed through the beta and should have been fixed through the beta. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to throw up a couple more IW videos and maybe some Modern Warfare remasters. I have a couple ideas on those. I'm really hoping they do a whole like balance for this game the next like month or two. I hope we can see some leaderboards come in, combat records, you know, emblems, more personalization, I guess, if you want to call it that. In Modern Warfare Remastered, I really hope they add some kind of weapons balance patch. I know we want to keep this close to the original as possible, but being accurate and being like fun is probably two different things. And plus, they've already changed some of the perks and how they work majorly in the game too. So why not just actually balance the game and make it more enjoyable overall? There's some weapons in there that just severely suck, namely the Scorpion, which I stubbornly put it in like I don't know. 13 hours in my first like 1 through 55 run trying to get gold. I have over 1,000 kills with the stupid thing, and trying to use that and fight against, you know, M16s is not a fun time. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay, the raw, uncut, filtered of my my games here. I have a couple more of these gameplays with the HVR. I don't know what I'll be doing next. I'm going to try to Prestige in Infinite Warfare probably. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. If you have any comments on below, please leave them there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you know where the button is, obviously. This is your boy Hellraider, signing off. Oh, one extra thing, one extra little detail here. We're talking about submachine guns in the category. The classic weapon, the MAC-TAV 45, the UMP, is basically the HVR, but in a classic weapon form. I feel that gun also performs very well in the submachine gun category. It can definitely hold its own. So between the MAC-TAV 45 and the HVR, these are probably the best submachine guns to use in the game, and I definitely suggest revolving your classes around them, especially if you're a rushing player in like objective game types and TDM. So definitely check both of them out. Be sure to look at or at least try them in the combat training, you know, before you waste your unlock token or your classic weapon token. And as for now, enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, it's a powerhouse. $38.9, not bad. This thing is fucking good. This thing is fucking phenomenal. Extended mags, long barrel, foregrip. I don't even need a foregrip, but foregrip, things that murk kids.